people can have lunch here, or it's very nice. A car to come in. So the students don't just come in themselves. We bring them. But this area is really big. You can always have barbecue every summer. Yeah, you see the ocean view as well, so very nice. From their home country, and then share.
Hello, my name is Marty Arenas, and I am the Academic Director of Oxford International in Vancouver. Oxford International Vancouver is a great place for students with diverse backgrounds. We have programs here for everybody, just like the city is suitable for everybody. So in terms of nationality mix here at Oxford International Vancouver, we have students from all over the world. At this moment, our Korean population is about 10% of the school currently. In terms of Korean students, at this moment, we have about 6 students, and that's it. What does that mean? That means Korean students have a lot of opportunities to speak English with their non-Korean friends. Other students are from Japan, Korea, Latin America. We have the whole world in this school right now. We really pride ourselves in making sure that we have a very good mix of international students here at the school so that they have more opportunities to practice English. We, in terms of Oxford International, are able to provide students who have very specific needs. So if we have a student that wants a more academic preparatory experience, then we are able to do that for them. If we have students that want to focus on their exam skills, we can also help to prepare them for very specific exams. Oxford International Vancouver is also an IELTS test center. So we have many students here that are preparing to do the exam right here. We are also the home to Oxford International Career College Business Programs. So we share this campus, the language program, and the career college students will share the space together. We also offer students really comprehensive, full monthly activity program so that they're busy every single day of the week. This gives them the opportunity to mix and mingle with other students, but also to explore Vancouver and to practice their English, of course. Our teachers here have been at Oxford International for many years. So we know that they care about the students, they care about the student experience. We want to see them progress through the levels and reach their academic journey goals.
When can students start the program?
Oh, anytime they want, but ultimately every Monday. We have enrollments every Monday, and new students come to our school every single week. So you don't have to start at a specific time. You can start at any time of year.
Do students take a placement test before starting?
Oh yes, absolutely they do. They do a grammar test. They also have a speaking test, where we also test their listening skills and also writing as well.
How long does each level last?
Well, that's a bit hard to say sometimes. It really depends on the student. Some students can progress through a level very quickly, like 5 weeks. Some students take a little longer, and it all depends really on that student and how much work they do inside and outside the classroom.
How many books are used for each level?
Oh, each level, we ultimately have 2 sets of books that we can use, a lower level and a higher level in each level. So ultimately, you don't have to repeat any material.
What curriculum or textbook does the school use?
Right now we're using National Geographic. They're beautiful books. We're using National Geographic Voices at the moment, which is a really great book to focus on different accents around the world and expressing yourself in different ways. We also use other National Geographic books. They're beautiful, very illustrative, and the grammar is really well explained as well.
How many levels are there in the program?
Oh, that's a good question for me. Well, ultimately, we have 10 levels from 0 to 1. But if you really want to think about it, we have a beginner, we have pre-intermediates, we have intermediates. Sometimes we can even add a level between an intermediate and an upper intermediate class. Right now, I believe we've got four levels in the school.
How many students are in each class?
Well, that's a good question. We have a maximum number, but we really try not to use that because we don't want the students to have too much, have not enough space. So really, I like 16 as my maximum. Sometimes we can get a little bit higher, but we really try not to.
What happens if a student fails a level?
I don't think you can really fail a level. I think you can need to do more work on the level. Maybe the student will stay in that same level and try to work harder to get to a next level up. But there is no real failure in English.
Do you provide free lessons?
We do have some trial lessons, definitely. We give trial lessons to students before they come to the school. Honestly, I provide free lessons all the time for my students. Sometimes students have to do tests. For example, I'm giving some students a free speaking IELTS test next week.
What time should I arrive on my first day as a student?
8:30. 8:30 in the morning is when we would like you. Classes start at 8:45 every day, but on the first day, 8:30. You don't need to be earlier. 8:30 is perfect.
Where should I go when I arrive at the school?
You walk into the front door and you talk to the receptionist. They'll be there smiling and welcome you into the school.
What should I bring on my first day?
Definitely bring a pencil or a pen. Those people who don't bring pencils or pens, I don't understand what they think they're going to learn. So definitely bring some pencils or pen. Bring your brain, very, very necessary. And also remember, bring your positive attitude.
Will there be an orientation session?
Very much so. Marty, our Director of Studies, will give you an orientation on the first day. She will make sure to answer any questions. That's when we're going to collect all of your documents because we need those for the Canadian government.
When do students receive the welcome email from the Director of Studies?
That'll be sent to their email. Hopefully we have the right email address. That's very important. And so you have to check your emails before you start at the school. I know some young people don't check their emails much anymore, but it's very important.
Who should students contact if they have academic problems?
Well, they can talk to many people, but they really should talk to their teacher first and foremost. After that, they should really be talking to the Director of Studies or the Assistant Director of Studies. If we can't help you, but I'm sure we can, you could also be talking to your agents as well, because they can also help communicate with us.
Can students change their class level if it's too easy or too difficult?
You know, it's not just about if it's too easy or too difficult. If we think they can actually survive in that class. Sometimes it's better to put a student into a difficult class. I always explain, if you're in an easy class, it's a waste of your time, it's a waste of your money, and it's a waste of your energy. So really, students should be pushing themselves to try to get as high as possible. But if some people feel the class is too hard, they can move down if they want to. We try not to, though.
What is the minimum attendance required to receive a certificate?
This is very important, 80%. You need to have 80% in order to get a certificate at the end, which ultimately means you can't miss one day of school a week. Please don't, though.
You take students to activities?
Absolutely.
So this is a personal question. What is your most favorite student activity?
My favorite activity, I would say it's kayaking. I really enjoy kayaking in summer. Unfortunately, I was supposed to go play frisbee today, but it's raining outside, so all the students are playing games inside today. But I think kayaking, I sometimes take students on a beer walk. Those who are over 19, of course.
Are activities included in the tuition or do students pay extra?
Well, we do a bit of both. We have some activities where the students will need to pay. For example, kayaking, it's a little expensive, $20, but some activities are definitely free. We make sure that all students in the school, students over 19 and under 19, have activities available to them, and we make sure that there are definitely free activities every single month.
Is medical insurance required for students?
Medical insurance is definitely necessary. In order, whenever you travel, you should have insurance. And we have had some students who have hurt themselves skiing. Some students have fallen over off their bicycles. So it is important to have medical insurance. It's necessary.
Does the school provide medical insurance options?
Yes, we do have medical insurance options if you don't want to get your own medical insurance. Thank you so much. Hope to see you here at Oxford International Vancouver one day.